If you're Canadian and want to retire with more money without giving half of it to taxes, you need to understand the difference between a TFSA and an RRSP. Choosing the wrong one could cost you thousands in lost growth, missed refunds, or surprise tax bills later. In this video, I'll show you exactly how each account works, who should prioritize what, and how to build a strategy that actually saves you money, not just today, but for the next 20 years. No fluff, just the real math. This is Loonie Logic, where we break down Canadian finance so it actually makes sense. Before we dive in, if you're serious about getting your money right in Canada, tap like, drop a comment with your current TFSA RRSP balance, and share this with someone who's about to file their taxes blind. Now let's clear up the biggest financial myth in Canada starting right now. The TFSA is funded with money you've already paid tax on. The RRSP is funded with money that gets deducted from your taxable income. TFSA equals tax-free growth. RRSP equals tax-deferred growth. But that's just the surface. As of 2025, the annual TFSA contribution limit is $7,500. If you've never contributed and were 18 or older in 2009, your total contribution room is now $102,500. Everything you invest inside a TFSA stocks, ETFs, GICs, cash, bonds, even crypto grows 100% tax-free. No tax on capital gains. No tax on dividends. No tax on withdrawals. Ever. You can take the money out at any time for any reason, and the amount you withdraw gets added back to your contribution room the next calendar year. So if you take out $10,000 in 2025, you get that $10,000 of space back starting January 1st, 2026. It's flexible. It's simple. And there's zero impact on your income when you withdraw. But here's where people mess up. The TFSA isn't just a savings account. It's an investment vehicle. If you're just holding cash in it, you're wasting it. Now the RRSP works differently. Contributions are tax deductible, meaning they reduce your taxable income for the year. If you made $70,000 and contributed $10,000 to your RRSP, you only paid tax on $60,000. That can result in a big refund, especially if you're in a higher tax bracket. As of 2025, your RRSP limit is 18% of your previous year's income, up to a max of $31,560. Unused room rolls over, and you can carry forward deductions to future years. RRSPs grow tax deferred. You don't pay tax while the money's invested, but you do pay tax when you withdraw it. And that's the key. When you pull money out in retirement, it gets taxed as regular income, not capital gains. If you're in a lower tax bracket in retirement, that's a win. But if you're not, you could end up paying more tax later than you saved up front. That's the RRSP gamble. So who should use what first? If you're earning less than $55,000 a year, a TFSA is usually the better choice, because your tax savings from an RRSP contribution would be small, but you'd still have to pay full tax when you withdraw later. In this case, you're better off keeping the flexibility of the TFSA with no strings attached. If you're earning 60 to 100,000 or more, the RRSP becomes more powerful. You're likely in a 30 to 40% marginal tax bracket, so contributing gives you big deductions today. And if you withdraw in retirement at a lower bracket, you win. Here's a tip most people miss. You can contribute to your RRSP now, but wait to claim the deduction until a higher income year. Let's say you're making $50,000 now, but you expect to make $90,000 in 2 years. You can contribute today, let the investments grow, and delay claiming the deduction until you're in a higher tax bracket, maximizing your refund. That's advanced tax strategy. Can you use both? Absolutely. In fact, the best strategy is to use both, but prioritize based on income. Low income? Max out your TFSA. High income? Take advantage of RRSP deductions and use the refund to contribute to your TFSA. That combo is one of the most tax-efficient ways to build wealth in Canada. And don't forget about spousal RRSPs. If you earn more than your spouse, you can contribute to their RRSP and shift income to their lower tax bracket later in retirement. This is a CRA-approved income splitting strategy, and it can save couples thousands. The TFSA is about freedom. The RRSP is about timing. If you need flexibility, if you're not sure what life will look like in 10 years, or if you're in a low tax bracket, go TFSA. If you want immediate tax savings, earn a strong salary, and plan to retire with less income than you earn today, RRSP is the move. Most Canadians don't realize the real question isn't TFSA versus RRSP. It's, when do you want to pay the tax? With a TFSA, it's upfront. With an RRSP, it's later. The sooner you understand that, better your financial future becomes. This is Loonie Logic. Tap like. Drop your income bracket in the comments if you're not sure which to use, and we'll break it down for you. And hit subscribe, because understanding the system is the first step to beating it.